Welcome back. Well, today we have with us Diane Shea, and she's administrative assistant with Saddleback College Emeritus Institute. Nice to see you today.
Thank you. Nice to see you, Ken.
And of course, registering right now is ongoing for the fall, but what you want to talk about is we're going to get into talking about that open registration in person at the community center coming up in just a couple weeks, right?
Right. August 15th, the admission staff will be here at the Laguna Woods Community Center to register for students.
So how long have you been with Emeritus?
I've been with Emeritus 14 years and 11 years out at the Clubhouse 4 office.
Wow.
Yeah, long time.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
And particularly, what is it that you do in the way we were talking beforehand? You help people with the registration process.
I do.
Yeah.
I carry the education process into my office, the office I work at. For me, it seems like it makes the most sense to teach people to register. So they sit down at the computer, I give them the directions in front of them, but I stand right next to them. They learn how to register, but they register at the exact same time.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they kill two birds with one stone.
So do you do that year-round or right during the registration process?
All during the registration process, yes.
So that's a good way for people to go, and it's just over in Clubhouse 4.
Clubhouse 4,
Now, I remember years and years ago when online registration first started, when I was still back, I was living back in the Bay Area. Of course, they were ahead of everyone else for obvious reasons up in Silicon Valley area. But I just remember how easy it was to do, even back then.
It really is.
It was wonderful.
Yes. And if you're first time registering, if you have the directions in front of you, you might read a step, do it, read a step, do it on the computer. It sounds tedious, but it's not. It's helpful to have those as a backup. Yeah,
it definitely is. Now, when people register, when they go through everything, is it done by course or ticket number or interest? How does that work?
It's by ticket number. The ticket number is the identifier, and that's always listed in the class schedule to the far left of every class listing.
Okay. And I got to tell you, once you do it like that, you're never going to not want to do it that way again.
Right.
Because it's a lot. It's so easy. Now, how long you're there during the entire registration process? You have an office there a couple weeks? Or?
Oh no, the office is open year round. Yeah.
All right.
I'm Monday through Thursday from 8:30 until 1 o'clock and closed on Fridays.
Okay. Now, again, registration online has been going on, right, for the fall?
Yes, for 6 weeks already.
Yeah. And if you want to, you can in-person register coming up here at the community center in a couple weeks. That's August 15th. And you can go online and see what the open classes are.
Right on our Emeritus webpage.
Now, as far as registering online, how late can they do that?
Until the night before classes start, actually.
Okay.
But it's very important to register as early as you can.
Right.
Because classes fill up. They're very popular.
Yeah, they definitely are popular. What are some of the things that, as far as other services there at Clubhouse 4 that you can help people with? Just general questions and things?
Well, a lot of people come into the office that have just moved into the neighborhood, and they want to know who we are and what we're all about. So I answer all those questions. I try to anticipate questions that they may not even know to ask, so that I give them everything that they could possibly need to know about applying and registering.
Okay.
So.
And again, as Diane said, the key is to think about what you want and register early.
Exactly.
Now, I know quite often people can add a class, but it's, space available, of course, right?
Exactly. If a class is full that is already full and you really want that class, you can't, what we call, petition the class. You go to the first class meeting and you ask the instructor if he or she has room to add you.
Okay. And sometimes there is, because maybe people have dropped out or didn't show up.
Exactly.
And, that's another good question. If people don't show up to the first class, are they automatically dropped?
They can be automatically dropped. I always tell students, if you know you can't be there the first day, email the instructor and let them know and ask them not to drop you. But it's very important to be there the first day of class. Okay,
so again, the thing is, communicate back and forth.
Exactly.
Make sure they know that either you want to add it or you're going to drop out. And the reason, too, if you're going to drop out, it gives a space for someone else.
Exactly.
And so that's important to let people know. You'll be over there for another couple of weeks over at Clubhouse 4 as far as helping people with the online. Does online go all the way
Till the night
before?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm there available during office hours to help students with that registration process as far as doing a tutorial and them actually learning how to do it.
Okay, and classes start when? The fall classes?
August 22nd.
Okay. So get over there right now, and if you're not sure how to do it yourself online, now's the time to head on over, and Diane can help you out because, it's they're great classes. We all know that they fill up, some of them very, very quickly.
Yes.
And this is your chance to get involved with it and take them. And if you're unsure about how to register, Diane can help you over at Clubhouse 4. So.
Right.
Yeah, we
Absolutely.
appreciate it.
Yes, I really enjoy working with the Laguna Woods residents. They're wonderful, they're inspirational, they like keeping busy, so
yeah, they do.
It's a wonderful thing.
That's for sure. The website is saddleback.edu/emeritus, and from there they'll see all the classes, right?
Yes.
One quick question.
Sure.
Is it indicated on there so people know, because there are emeritus classes that are not here in the village, but they're through the same Saddleback system.
Right.
It says on there where they're located. Am I correct? If people get confused about that.
Yes.
Because I know some of the classes, we had an instructor on last week, he teaches here, and then the same day he teaches at another place, I think, I forget, La Costa. So people want to make sure that they see that and understand where that class is going to be.
Exactly. To the far right of every class listing, it shows which facility we're actually teaching that class at. But my coworker and I came up with a great idea in the class schedule. If you look at just before the class listings, class locations at a glance. If you want to stay in Laguna Woods in this area, every location we have is listed with the classes there.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's great if you just want to stay local right here.
Okay, very good. So keep that in mind. Thank you very much for coming on.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. And as Diane said, classes start pretty soon, but you need to start registering. If you haven't done it so far, you need to start doing it as quickly as possible. So take advantage of going to Clubhouse 4 if you're unsure how to do it online, and Diane can help you out. Good to see you.
Great.
All right.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.